We're good. We're live. Hey, what's up, everybody? How are we doing? Sunday night scaries. I like that term. Hell yeah, dude. Um, was this the first? Oh yeah, after Team Silent broke up. No, I think Origins came. But no. Homecoming might have been the first to release. I remember hearing about Homecoming first. I think Origins because of it was handled by a different studio at first and then had to be passed off to another one to be finished. And I think it may be released second. Who knows? Don't secretly reach for it over here. Um, God, that is the funniest fucking shit that's ever happened before. It's the most dumb, who gives a shit nonsense, but it's so fucking funny. All right, let's do this. Let's lower you. Yeah. There we go. Busy couple of weeks, Jared. You should tell YouTube you're here to stay, and if they have a problem with that, switch to Rumble or Kick. Yeah, honestly, I need to set it up. I just haven't had time. I go from project to project, and it consumes my attention. But I do want to set up Rumble. I think it is, yeah, Rumble, and just stream to there. See, why not? Fuck it. What are your general thoughts on Homecoming, title aside? Do you think it's a fun bad game? Yeah, for sure. It's a game that you could call bad for a million reasons. I'd agree with you for all of them, but I still enjoy playing it. One of those type of deals. We are indeed so fucking back, dog. I'm telling. Listen, I made a genuine and honest promise to myself. I got to stream more. It's stupid that I don't, because it's fun. I enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, this is a good time for me, and it's stupid to like. I get this pre-doing shit anxiety where I'm like, oh shit, Elliot Coleman, what's up, man? Your SHF video was great. Thank you very much, dog. Much appreciated. I've been liking the funky ass videos you've been putting up lately. Very 70s, very like with the mega fucking high pitched vocals. It sounded nice as shit, dude. I didn't know you had it in you. Very funky. Big fan. I liked Homecoming a little bit. Still jank. Incredibly jank. Yeah, there's no unjank about it for sure. Let's get this game, speaking of which, pulled up. That way we can switch over here. Let's do this first. Where am I going? Over here. Yeah. There we go. Did that do that? Nice. This is my new wallpaper engine background. Every once in a while her eyes move around, and I like that. I like the idea that my wallpaper might be staring at me. Let's open you up. Minimize this. What's up, big man? Looking sharp. Thank you. I just woke up. Okay, so it's looking like we got like no audio right now, but this intro song tends to be a little quiet. Maybe we crank it up a bit. We need just a bit of audio. I listened back to the last stream and it was like a little overpowering the game audio. So this time we're going to try to a little bit lower. Goth girl, jamming the taste. Listen, man, everything about me personally has not changed since high school. Everything I got into back then is still the same. And that includes goth chicks. That's why I went after my wife. She was this fucking new metal ass mall goth with Jinkos and fucking a Misfit baby doll t-shirt. And that's just always going to be my preference. Okay, we should crank this bad boy up. Let's see if we can't. I want to see if the audio gets wild. MGS Master Collection and Delta is Konami's redemption. Yes and no. All right, so here's the thing. Konami sort of had to start making video games again. And that's, anything that gets them making good video games again. All right, I'm not going to be upset about, but they didn't really do it because they wanted to. They were just like, holy fuck, if we don't put video games out, we're going to die, because the pandemic essentially killed their other business ventures, which is the only reason you're seeing a push for Silent Hill, for Metal Gear Solid, for their core franchises. They're not really doing much in terms of releasing new video games because they can't take any financial risks at the moment, which sucks, but it's like, I mean, we're getting good stuff. You know what I mean? So, but I don't know about Redemption. I think this is them attempting to be a halfway decent company again. And it's just the most intelligent business decisions they could make. And here, this is where this is where I get fucked up, because for sure, these are the most base level, regular ass, economically intelligent business decisions that a company could make. And because the games industry is so fucking shit, we have to praise Konami for making them. And it's like, god damn, dude, that's a rough situation to be in. Watching your videos got me into survival horror, and now I'm hooked. Oh shit. That is good to hear. Dean Man 23. Fuck yeah. Why do they keep outsourcing their games? Because when they stopped focusing on video games, they lost a lot of their developers that didn't work on series like Winning 11, the soccer. I think that's Konami. Essentially, they lost a very large percentage of their video game developers when they decided to transition out of video games being a main metric for their finances, and then they focused on things like their gambling machines and their gyms and fitness and stuff like that. Oh fuck, you know what I just remembered? We have to do that goddamn slide puzzle. Okay, we have to look up a strategy guide for that because we got stuck last. Pro Evo, thank you very much. Pro Evo. I don't know who does Winning 11. I don't know anything about sports in general, let alone sports video games. Would you be interested in making a 7 levels of survival horror video, the whole genre zeitgeist? Maybe. I've had a video idea that I've been toying with for a long time now, and it's essentially the Resident Evil series, where it's been, where it's at, and where it's going. Because I'm not super stoked on Resident Evil, and I'm not sure why. I have to get my thoughts together on that. But I would love to make a video on that, because I am kind of sick and tired of Resident Evil. And I feel like that's kind of where Capcom wants me right now. They're like, listen, we know you guys brought us to fame with Resident Evil. That being said, the Call of Duty crowd is paying us a lot more money.
I have something very important I want to show you.
I hear you, Jared. Me and my buddies discussed it. One of my main issues with modern games is each game has to have yellow paint or tape teaching us. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. It works. It makes sense why they would do it, right? But it's like you could design your video game in such a way that that's not necessary. Because it is, possible to... Oh, fuck, is that... Okay, wait. Here's what we're going to do, because last time, I don't know, whoever was around for the last stream, we stayed on this for a good long while, and I think it's... Oh, I was watching a video on YouTube last time I was on my phone, apparently. Wavy Surfbird. Shout out to a dude who's way bigger than me. Okay. So, what are we doing? Homecoming slide puzzle. Here's a question. How many of you guys use swipe for text? Because I can't type anymore. I can only swipe. And I wonder if that's a common thing or if I'm a weirdo for it. Okay, the homecoming slide puzzle solution. Here we go, baby. Okay, so we've got steps. They are laid out for us. We can do this. All right. First things first, step 1. Bam. We're already off to a great start. Step 2. Step 3, this guy's going down. All right, step 4, heading left. Going up. Right. Bam. You are going down. You're going to the right. Along with your buddy over here. My man's going down. We're hitting left. And I imagine... No, that stays there. Oh, you go down. There we go. See how easy that was, guys? Fucking easy. YouTube really sucks. They're placing ads over chat. Are they really? I have ads set to manual, so they shouldn't. I'm supposed to be the one who... Is that for real? This puzzle can lock if you're not careful, so it's understandable. Yeah, you have to go to the next save point and reset the game's memory, essentially. That's insane. They're putting ads over chat. I need to see what this looks like. Like at the top or something? That's fucking wild. I had it several times. Jared Mo, yeah, to be fair. Frank66JB says, I only ever played SH1 through 4. Never even tried the later ones since they're not made by Team Silent. Are they worth playing at all, or will they ruin SH for me? Frank, I'll be honest with you. A little bit of yes, a little bit of no. Homecoming is a fun game. And if you look at it not as a Silent Hill title, but instead a game sort of inspired by Silent Hill, and you put your fingers in your ear and go la 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 every time they mention Silent Hill, you know, it's a pretty fun enough game. It's interesting. It's not a good Silent Hill game. I would say the best Silent Hill style game in terms of like gameplay would be Origins, but even then, it's, you know, that's grading on a scale.
Listen to me, Mom. Start telling me everything you know about this.
Damn, start yelling at your mother.
I don't know what that is.
Stop lying. I'm tired of it.
Okay, so this is
I know
kind
all
of
about
loud.
Silent Hill.
You don't know anything about Silent Hill.
Nobody does.
I know Dad went there.
Ads are life now, no reason to get upset. I mean,
Fight something.
yes and no, because it's like, yeah, they are a part of life,
Go to
and
meet
that's,
Joshua?
you
Is that
should
what Josh
accept
is?
it, but at the same time, it sucks that it's a part of life.
Alex.
I hate ads, and I think if you block ads on my channel, despite the fact that's how I make money, you are 100% in the right.
What's going on? Josh was
Have you
the
seen
one-
Chronos New Dawn? I haven't played it yet. I'm ready to do a video on it, but I have a million projects. My God. This is fucking loud. See what I'm saying? It's so hard to balance audio in this game. Yeah, you motherfuckers are locked in. So it's like, it's a video game wearing the skin of Silent Hill. You know what I mean? It's they were trying to recreate the popularity of the Silent Hill movie, and this was it's very much a product of its time, and you sort of have to go into it in the context of, okay, this is going to be a 360 game in every single sense of the term. Hey, Jared, gonna play Parasite Mutant. Parasite Mutant. I don't know what that is, but I got the phone near, so why not look it up, Jared? Is that that game that's kind of trying to, let's see, like a Parasite Eve type of deal? Yeah, right? Yeah. It's kind of like Parasite Eve-ish in a way, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. Yeah, it looks dope as fuck. I will certainly be playing it. I feel like that. I don't even need to answer that. For sure, I'll play that. Speaking of which, we need to do our Parasite Eve stream. It's about that time of the year, right? Am I the only one who actually would like a game adaptation of the Silent Hill movie? Hey, it would be fun. It's a good movie. Everyone wants that, but Hollywood ignores source material religiously. I've talked about this before, but here's the thing. If you give Hollywood a video game script, everybody involved in writing video game scripts have the same opinion, and that opinion is that there's no way a video game writer could ever be as good as their genius brain. It's just impossible for people who write video games to be anywhere near the league of a movie script writer. I mean, otherwise, how do we have not another teen movie? You know, like, okay, move the fucker then, Alex, you dick ass. So the problem is, it's not even that they have like a problem with video game narratives in the sense that there's some sort of like willing intent to fuck with them. It's more like these writers, you can't give these script writers a script and then tell them, hey, could you like make this? They'll be like, yeah, I'll make it the way that I see it. Hey, why am I not in my... Hold on, wait. I'm not even going to heal. It took me out of my fucking... my stance like an asshole. Anyways, you can't pay these people to give them a script and say, hey, could you just give this a 3-act structure? They'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll change everything. Everybody gets a different name, obviously. Everyone's going to be from different places. Their character arcs are going to be completely different, and the setting will be different. It's like, okay, no, don't do that. And then their mentality is, it's like, well, I'm a script writer. I'm obviously better at this than anybody who's playing or who's creating video games. Ipso facto, I will write a new script because I am better at this than them. Don't mind the fact that nothing that I've made has gotten anywhere near the sort of viewership that this video game has. I obviously am the only one who can take this and make it a true story. So Hollywood is never going to have like an actual true to life video game adaptation because video game writers are nowhere near as good as Hollywood script writers. It's not like the video games industry has completely aped the fucking movie industry financially speaking. That definitely isn't a thing. It's not just video games. Hollywood writers think they're the same way about book adaptation. That is very true. Yeah, look at The Dark Tower. Absolutely incredible book that if you would have adapted it like 1-to-1 would have been incredible. But it's like, no. I know way more than a fucking guy who's made millions and millions literally writing and doing nothing but that. I'm a fucking 27-year-old script writer. I know more. They'll make Dylan Mulvaney play Iabrea. Who's Dylan Mulvaney? I'm kind of checked out of real life, so I don't really know who anybody is anywhere. Which is crazy because I know Kojima, but I don't even know movie people besides Coppola and people like... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just... It's strange to have such a high opinion of yourself and to be so regularly outclassed by people in a medium that you seem to hold so much disdain for. So at least be honest. You know, I mean, there are YouTubers whose content I don't enjoy, but I can look at them and go like, hey, this guy's a much better video editor than me. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I could be a human being about stuff. Hubris doesn't need to run every fucking action in my life. Oh, Dylan Mulvaney. That's right. That's right. The what is it, like 100 Days of Womanhood or whatever that thing was? You know, if I'm not saying that I would like that, but I am saying that Dylan Mulvaney has the '90s Japanese slim girl figure for sure. Certainly would not like to see Dylan Mulvaney play Iabrea though. So I have the meat cleaver, and I feel like, why am I not able to use that as a weapon? Who would see these items and then think to themselves, I definitely won't use these as weapons in this fight for life or death. Oh, okay. So use a cleaver. No? All right. How about you? Motherfucker, something definitely can be used here. Don't. Okay, you. And then the cleaver. Fucking asshole. Okay, well. All right. What about. I guess that doesn't go anywhere. Oh, I see. Okay. There's a silhouette that I'm missing here. All right. Well, you know, you win some, you lose some. Let's look at that butt crack a little bit. There we go. Let's get this fucking stream VOD taken down immediately. How about that? You really think the movie industry dislikes the video game industry? Yeah, and I think it's only natural. If you spent all of your time getting educated in the art of making cinema, and video games came around, and you held a traditional belief that video games are like children's toys, and then it aped your industry almost completely in a very short amount of time, I'd be pissed too. Like, I create YouTube videos, so I'm kind of a piece of shit, right? But then if, like, for example, TikTok comes around, and TikTok is way more popular than YouTube, and there are people on TikTok that do dances and then end them with a little hand heart, and they make tons more money than me. And yes, I hate those people, of course. So it's like, it's only natural that they don't like the video games industry. I can understand why. I just don't understand not being honest about it and just being like, no, I hate them because they're fucking way more successful than I am. Roger Ebert for years discredited video game story. I think that really hurt. You know, I think it hurt in the public zeitgeist at the time, yes, but I think the type of people who were into video games and who would be likely to consume video game stories didn't really give a shit what Robert Ebert said, and I don't think it stopped anybody in the 90s from getting into video games. In terms of us, the people watching this stream right now, I think a lot of what video games are now is because people like us, and, you know, judging by my channel metrics, I'm assuming everybody's kind of in a similar boat. We are late 20s, early 30s. I'm in my 40s, right? And we got into video games when we were kids, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, 9, 10. And now we have purchasing power, which means those of us who stayed within video games, we control, you know, what is and is not popular. No. Back. Okay. Behind this mask, her heart was laid bare. Okay. I think you're supposed to put those. Huh. Well, we will continue forward as if we know what we're doing. By and large, these days, I would say games being described as like a movie is probably more of a negative than a yeah, for sure. Gustavo, how you doing? Good afternoon, my man. You have a lot of failed Hollywood scriptwriters who can't get a job, go to video game journalism, or being pretentious. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people who do writing in general, especially creative writing, get journalism degrees, which, you know, aren't real. They're as fake as the degrees that I have. I got one of those degrees in college where they're like, listen, you have taken so many classes at this point. We're just giving you a fucking degree. Got a minor in philosophy because I got really interested in logic and argumentation in college. And they're like, you started off with like a bachelor of science, something or another. But it's like, we can't in good conscience keep taking your money. At this point in my life, it's easier to find a video hour long about a game story than an actual movie that's interesting. I agree. And it's not just because I'm in YouTube and profit from it, but it's also because I do YouTube because I enjoy watching YouTube so much. And I'm a bigger fan of. I'm a much bigger fan of well-produced YouTube content than I am a fan of well-produced movies at this point. I find YouTube content to be pretty easy to consume, and it's something that you know was made by like a genuine human being. There's something about that that makes it more what's the word? I don't want to say intimate, but when you're watching a video from a creator and you sort of get the feeling that that creator is a person just like you, I don't know. It changes the way you sort of consume their media, and it makes it feel like, oh, fuck, okay, yeah. I can understand where this person is coming from because they sound like a human being who understands how the world works. Doesn't help that any writing room, movies, TV show, games, etc., very much feel like we're all Nepo baby hires. I mean, that might be the case. I definitely can't speak on that. I have no idea what goes on in writing rooms. It being free, yeah, that definitely does. It factors into it for sure. There's no doubt about that. Okay, so let's see here. Maybe we should actually pay attention to. How about that, Jared? Genuine. There you go. That's a very good word. That's how I would describe it. YouTube content feels genuine. It was made by a person, and you get the idea that this was a person who is actually out there and does things and not some artist. Again, like, I fucking hate artists so much. I love art, hate artists. See, it's like, this is a really cool horror game setting, and the way that this entire house is set up to be a puzzle box is interesting. I don't think it's the type of puzzles that you would normally see or want to see in a Silent Hill game, but for sure, this is not a poorly made horror game, I think. So can I? Okay. So let's see what this has to say. Nobody saw when you were crying in your bed. I wanted to help you, but I hid myself instead. Ticking of the clock, then suddenly not. Faith let me hear. In shadow, I will ride under my covers. Darkness, keep me out of daylight. Stand from sin. Blah, 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 blah. It's crazy how fast I can read in a video game, but how slow it takes me to read anything else in real life. Yeah, the AI narrator thing is fucking awful in YouTube. And you know what sucks too? It's like I have to be honest. I do consume sometimes channels that do shit like that. Like it's easier for me to watch a recap of a show than it is for me to actually watch the show, and that's like not a good thing. I feel actively bad consuming that kind of media, but when I'm at the gym and I'm lifting, I could put my headphones in and listen to, 45 minutes to an hour's worth of a recap of a TV show. And I feel like almost as if I've consumed that show. It's awful. I'm a part of the problem. I realize it, Text to speech is indeed more charming. That's true. It goes back to what we were talking about, genuine. It feels more genuine. If I get recommended another stupid AI narrated recap video about some popular TV show and that gets it wrong, I say, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the AI is oh, wait, here we go. Perfect. Yes. It is a learning model, which means it needs to be taught on things. Okay, am I crazy or is this a way more far out camera angle than we were working with before? All right, so is that like everything or? Okay, good. Oh, that's one aspect of it. All right. Shattered Memories is your favorite Western Dev SH game? That's fair. I think it's probably the least Silent Hill game ever made before, but I think it's such a riveting narrative. And I'm not going to lie to you, man. The ending of Shattered Memories put a bit of a tear in my eye. Like it was tough. At the time, I finally beat it for the first time. I had lost my dad recently. I think it was like a year and a half, 2 years after he died. So it was like set up for a fucking home run in terms of being emotionally effective on me. But fucking, man, achieved the goal for sure. I'm not a big Homecoming fan, but I do appreciate the environment design and visuals. Yeah, there's an aspect of them that are kind of, they work in a roundabout way. Which ending did you get, Jared? It's the God damn it. It's the one where he's a good person, essentially. Harry. I honestly forgot. It's when I was doing my Silent Hill retrospective. Oh, you know what? Maybe it was when my dad was sick. Either way, I sort of was set up to be affected by it. There we go. Nice and easy. The regular ending? Yeah, I guess so. The drunk dad ending? I think I just for the video got the drunk dad ending after I got the regular ending to be able to talk about it, because I think I beat it on PSP and Wii. Honestly, it was so long ago, I do not remember. It was a fun game though. I enjoyed it. Outside of the chase sequences, which were fucking ace. Oh shit! What did I say? What thing? What's been going on in the world lately? How about that? What's been happening? What are we talking about? Somebody, let's spice things up here. Give me something I'm gonna be fucking canceled for. Please, I yearn for it. Oh yeah, somebody, Mean Gene, was that you last time that was talking about it? Scarlet that rips textures and 3D models from this? That would be fun to get for like, if you were doing content on this game, to get a 3D model of, what's his ass? Fucking Pyramid Head? Oh, you have to hold it down, I see. Or maybe not. No, okay. I'm dumb. Yeah, anyways, if you were making like a thumbnail for a homecoming video, I feel like a program like that would be so good for making your own assets. I'm black with locks and you lol. I don't know what that means, the and you part. You know what? Honestly, DeviantArt can sometimes have some really great assets for thumbnails. Let's walk through here, and because I've completely forgotten what's in here now, so it's a perfect time to revisit it. Pyramid Head was in Smiling Friends. What is Smiling Friends? I'm not sure I've seen that. Like I said, I'm not... I spend all my stupid ass time on dumb video games. So I don't know anything about real life anymore. I'm no longer capable to like contribute to society outside of making long form video game content. I've been fucked. My mind is broken. I can no longer exist in the world. Best show ever? Oh, here we go. Yeah, see? Okay, why would I take it though? Why would I not just put them there if there's a space for 3? Oh, here we go. Okay. I imagine we have to order these in the right way, but because there's only 3, why would we not brute force it? And then you here. I think that's how we had it last time, Jared, you fucking idiot. There's only so many different combinations, right? I bet we have to back out. That's what it is. Okay. The star, the heart, and the triangle. Okay. It's like you don't have to make things so hard for yourself. But here I am. Doing it. 6 combinations. Yeah, and I somehow missed all of them. Interesting. And they had express permission from Konami to use him. Huh, that's fun. The Iron Cross is missing. Okay, so we're so close to being totally good to go. I guess humans enjoy being punished. So true. Such a salient comment for a fucking stream on YouTube. Okay, and this is the bathroom, right? Nothing here, nothing. All right. Well, in me news, I started lifting again. And honestly, it feels fucking amazing. The only problem is my appetite is so fucking wild now. It's fucking up the whole weight loss thing. But I knew that was going to happen. Order the games from best to worst fogs. Okay. I can do that. The fog in this game is not terrible. It's in the number like 4 spot. I think fog in Silent Hill 3 is my favorite only because Silent Hill 2's fog clumps together in a weird way. I think so far, Silent Hill F has had the best looking fog, with Silent Hill 2 Remake very close behind it. And then because I enjoy dithering, I think Silent Hill 1 deserves a number 3 spot. So we got like Silent Hill F, 2 Remake, Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill 3, 2 beneath that, and then all of the post Team Silent games because I'm a fucking asshole. Why so slow? Oh, it just goes to where you click, basically. Okay. Do we fuck with the seconds, or? See, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know why. I imagine 206 is what we're going to be doing. So, why don't we? No, you fucker. Now you go. No, fuck. It's so hard because you have to use your mouse to you shitty fuck. Here's what we do. We slowly. There we go. I agree, honestly, and I'm not joking. I'm not trying to like fucking be hyperbolic, but truly, Homecoming does have more fun combat than F. Like, I can't lie. Why did that take away the other one then, you fucking asshole? How do I unlock you then if... Oh, you fucker. Okay, V. What would I have to do in the V room? Yeah, I feel... I definitely feel like I can understand why your Japanese friends never fucked with. You know, my friend Junpei absolutely loved Silent Hill F, but his reasoning for it was because it was so Japanese. And it's interesting. We had such an interesting conversation because a lot of what I enjoy about Silent Hill is the Japanese take on like Americana, right? And he goes like, oh, I understand. That makes a lot of sense because a lot of times I enjoy Japanese settings in like Western made games. But Silent Hill F to him was like the first time that he actually got a true depiction of like a Japanese styling in a Silent Hill game. And I can understand why he'd be stoked about that. Like, I totally get it in that context. How you doing, by the way, Beta Blues? It's been good talking to you more often now that I start streaming more. Oh, it's a visual glitch. Okay, that makes sense. Which is weird because it was made by a Taiwanese dev team. Yeah. But coming from somebody who's been to old Japanese villages like that, they got a lot right. Can't hear shit, by the way. Yeah, it's this fucking game is balanced so poorly. I'll get it so that you can hear something here now, and then as I start fighting something, it overpowers everything.
Fill you in on. In the meantime, can you get us a boat? We're going to Silent Hill.
Is this better, audio-wise? The hair in this game, it's very 360 era hair for sure. Turn on subtitles? Never. I don't know if there's a subtitles option for this game. She does. She's stuck in duck face. Her lips are modeled that way. It's so annoying. Also, why does she have Sephiroth shoulder pads?
What are you sorry for? This isn't your fault.
About earlier today. Flyers.
Her lips don't move right at all. It's so fucked.
This place brings back bad memories for me.
You got a 20-second ad. I have it set to manual. Everybody's talking about how they're getting ads. I swear to God, I'm not pushing the button to make the ads go. I swear. The ads automator is off.
Look, I didn't say it before, but
I promise.
I'm glad you're back. I feel safer with you here. Everything's just been falling apart around us.
It's weird on this port that all the audio in these cutscenes hard pans to the left.
Yes, you do.
Anti-blowjob tech.
You could just leave again.
Alex, tell me what you know about Silent Hill.
I think YouTube's the one pushing the ads, not giving you a cut. Fuck.
Yeah, my mom was pretty strict about it too.
Yeah, well, your parents are right. I'll tell you. It all fits. All those things we've seen in Shepherd's Glen, the nightmare.
Unironically, Sari is 100% correct. Silent Hill 3 is a better looking game than this in almost every single way. Artistically, in terms of texture, detail, and composition, it doesn't have as much high-tech visual horsepower behind it, but it achieves, in my opinion, a much more overall aesthetically pleasing look. Because the way that water is reflective is impressive in a video game's tech, but it's not convincing in a real life way.
Let's just say they're not too friendly to people who don't share their beliefs.
CJ Perkins. Rarely get to catch your live streams. Rock on. Keep up the excellent work, my friend. Thank you very much. We will keep on rocking in the free world.
I guess there's some sort of irony here.
Do you really think we're gonna find anyone there?
Really, though, Sephiroth shoulder pads. Am I crazy? Or is that not what she has on right now? I don't remember her jack. Oh my God, those hands.
I haven't taken it off since.
This is I'm so glad we decided to stream this game. I only remember her having the leather jacket and not these weird shoulder pads. You got stung by a bee in your upper lip, motherfucker. God damn, her lips fucked up. The stream's kind of quiet on mobile. I'm wondering if I fell asleep to it on mobile, I get blasted with full volume video in the middle of the night. Oh shit, just punching him in the fucking side? My man is so fucking bitch made. He falls over and gets knocked out. What a fucking pussy. Oh, the jacket's draped over his shoulders. Okay, I gotcha. Maybe that's what it is. Gut check in the car. Bone check, homie. Yeah, hopefully is the game audio coming through a little better now? I do tend to talk over everything, so that's kind of going to keep happening, and we can't do anything about that. Falls over, gets chopped up by the motor. A fitting end for Alex Shepard. Wait, yeah, right? Just like what happened to Josh, yeah? So he's supposed to be in Silent Hill right now, right? But like, has Toluca Lake just completely dried up in this area? I don't understand.
Took her from my mother's room the morning Laura disappeared.
See, and then
Off since.
dialogue is much louder in the in-game sequences than the cutscenes, the pre-rendered ones at least. So it's impossible for me to fucking balance audio in this thing. Your dulcet tones are the only ones that matter. Second to the OST. That's fair. That's fair. This is the last generation you can tell where the polygons are in character models. That is true. And in that sense, it's a little nostalgic, right? I will say, though, the particle effects in the game are attractive. They're very simplistic in the way that they move, but they make for a very attractive video game. I think the only problem is there's a hard line in front of your character that reveals itself, kind of like an LOD line, but it's for the fog revealing the environment. And it's like, it's not convincing. It's not the worst thing in the world for sure, but I wouldn't put this game in the running in terms of the best fog list that we made up for no reason before. God, I love this game. See, some people get it. They understand. Here's what you have to do. To be a Silent Hill Homecoming fan is you have to be able to admit it's a bad video game, but that you enjoy it. That's all that's necessary. I look in the mirror when I wake up and I go, Jared, you're good enough. You're wise enough. Silent Hill Homecoming is a bad video game, and that's okay. You can like it. I like how this knife completely fucks up these miners in this section. That's it. No one clipped that. I'm going straight to fucking jail. I don't know about great boss fights, but I will say, you know, if you didn't get knocked down to the ground so often in the game, the boss fights would seem a lot better to me. But you're not right. They are pretty good boss fights, especially, you know, compared to Silent Hills 1, 2, and 3. Which, you know, coming from somebody who loves those games more than any of this slop, the boss fights weren't incredible. Jared's name in the Epstein. I mean, I have to quote Seth Zentak in the sense that, are you upset that I'm in the Epstein emails or that you're not in them? Avalanche Daily Affirmations. That's it, dude. It's funny because back in the day, I think I would say I preferred Homecoming over Origins, but I think these days I prefer Origins. That's fair. I think my preference goes back and forth as well. I see where you're coming from. So they're going with the Silent Hill movie. Coal mine fire angle. Yo, what do we have here? Someone looking to get fucked up? See, that seems loud as fuck to me. Telling him that he hated his review downpour. It really is Silent Hill the movie, the game. Ah, you fucker. With the pipe, you can catch them in that animation. Head stab, bitch. Yo, fuck ass. I don't think that car would balance that way. I feel like that's just falling in. Am I crazy? What's up, idiot? Maybe if you had actual legs. Ah, dude. You know, I will be honest, the Series X version of Downpour, it is a lot more playable. I wouldn't be completely against the idea of playing that on stream, but it would be painful. You would see me hurt.
But I can't get in. Is there another way?
Yeah, the textures are literally called smoke in the game files I ripped, not fog. Definitely movie inspired. Oh shit, there you go. Yeah, Mean Gene knows what's up. He's seen the inside of this video game. Let's see. Hold on. We're talking about rudimentary volumetric fog. It's not volumetric in reality, but it does sort of mimic the way volumetric fog works. Because what it is in reality is it is a screen filter laid over top that changes with perspective, so it doesn't follow the screen, and it accounts for the full rotation of the camera. But as you move it around, the effect isn't happening in real time. It's animating. See how it, and then I move forward and then it animates. It's not 3D volumetrics, but it would be nice to see volumetric fog actually interacting with the light, but you can see that in Silent Hill 2 Remake. Do these guys just fucking respawn? Is there even a point in me killing them other than the fact that it's mega fun? Because I got a knife combo and they don't? Yeah, that's another thing too. Downpour has one as well. Well, hold on. Downpour's prison isn't in Silent Hill though, right? Oh wait, you do go to a prison in Silent Hill, don't you? It's been a long time since I played that game. So the fog's just in the camera. Yeah, it's a 2D animation that's playing. It's like a 2D mesh, basically. And it animates as you move, but there's no 3D fog being rendered in engine. You know what? I didn't go through any of that stuff back there. Let's go through that. Oh, okay, yeah. The one that Murphy starts in, because he gets transferred in the beginning of Downpour. I'd love to watch you play The Suffering. I have them. Thanks to Rohan Carr, who repacks delisted games that you're not able to buy anymore. I have The Suffering 1 and 2 ready to go, so we could definitely stream that if people are down for it. These guys are making a lot of noise for a bunch of motherfuckers that I can easily fuck up. Silent Hill Downcoming. Jarudo-san, one of my favorite internet contrarians. That is the life I made for myself. I can't say that's inaccurate at all. I try so hard not to be a contrarian. I want you to know that it is such a natural thing for me, and it's not. I'm not forcing the contrarianism, I promise you. It happens, and I can't control it. Do you think I want to hate the Switch? Yes. That's the point. It's fun. Oh, I think I get a sledgehammer or something, right? Oh, no. Yeah, because when I think of a way to pull down a brick wall, a fire axe is like the first thing on my mind. What? Who? Like, I'm hearing stuff, but I'm not seeing it. A statue of Janus. I mean, fuck. Never fuck with Janus. I imagine the pronunciation is Janus, right? Octavius. Is that what that is? No, Novus? Listen, I just woke up. Don't fucking listen to me. When I say anything, don't ever listen to me, period. That's the last fucking thing I want. Is for someone to hear the things that I say and then think that there's any sort of worth to them. Oh, it's these fools. Yeah, you didn't think I'd be able to figure out the strategy of stepping backwards. Okay, I clicked and it didn't do anything, I swear to God. I hate this PC port so much. But it's so much better than playing the console version. Okay, well, I'm not killing you. You're behind a door. There's nothing you can do to me. Yo, I'm hearing shit. Right? I probably... So let's... Is there any sort of... What does it say about... Wait, no. I didn't mean to put you there, you fucking asshole. I'm not trying to use it. I'm just trying to see if I can't get a description. No, okay, fuck it. Yeah, the 360 version does run like a fucking steam-powered locomotive. Without the steam. I don't remember this part. Is it optional? No. You return to Silent Hill twice, I think. This is the second time, the last time. Then we go back to Shepherd's Glen and we go underground. What do you get from that puzzle? I have no idea. I don't remember any of this. It's been a while. Oh, the graveyard area is optional. Okay. So, Mean Gene, how do I solve that puzzle? Is there anything I could stick in there? Like, do I grab something later that I could fuck with? Novus. And Vetus. 1 through 13. And then there's a hole. Mean Gene will tell me. He knows. By the way, Jared, can you stream Operation Raccoon City on the PS5 extra catalog? Hoping this means a comeback. You can stream. Oh, shit. Really? You know, Grabahassi, I don't know if you remember, but they made an update on Steam that took out the Games for Windows Live stuff. So, potentially, you know, it's not the most unrealistic thing to think maybe they might do it. And, you know, if you're like me, maybe you hope that that's the case. One of them is in a sink farther into the level. Okay, sick. So let's take both of these with us just in case then. You get the shotgun from the cemetery. I already have the upgraded shotgun though, don't I? Yeah, that's the upgraded one. Blue steel, baby. Hey, Vampire Rose, how you doing? I'm good. I'm hanging out. Playing Silent Hill Homecoming in my happy place. Yeah, smash that fool. Do it. Oh, you fucker. I was winding up. I was winding it up. Alright, fine. I keep trying to switch up the strat. No need for it. Oh, okay. That would have been cool, and we all know it. Okay. Come get it. Alright, so you do have a dodge move, Jared, you fucking idiot. If I die right here, we're ending the stream. I was thinking about like punishing you guys when I do dumb shit. How do we feel about that? Maybe yes, no? Homecoming's my favorite JRPG, of course. Could have been cool, but Doquito Fuerte. There's a fucking familiar name. How you doing? And we did or did not go. Okay, yeah, we did. At work for 3 more hours, but had to pop in. Fish repair, always welcome. Pop on in anytime you want. Oh, that's actually, thank you, Fish Repair, for reminding me. How many people? We got 100 motherfuckers in here. If you could, please hit the like button so YouTube understands that we're all in here. We're thriving. We're moisturized. Ready to crack skulls. Editing some stuff, but returning to more YouTube and streaming stuff. Nice, dude. Hope all's well. Can't complain. I mean, I can, but who would listen? Jared should do the OnlyFans thing where he puts one of those vibe bags in him, but it triggers every time he restarts. Dude, you need to hook up an IV to me. I'd be busting way too many loads at that point. Avalanche streams always chill to hang out. That's the goal, man. And that, you know, I'm not one of those like mega high energy people. And I know a lot of people kind of enjoy that with live streams, seeing people like do the O face and freak out when they die or something. But you guys have been around long enough to know that's not in my character arc. So like, the point of these streams for me is just to fucking relax a little bit, chill, have some fun, talk some shit, make comments that'll get me in trouble in the future. I don't appreciate characters. Yeah, I don't like it. You know, I don't know if this is something that's common to everybody. I don't want to feel, oh yeah, like I'm the only one who could do this, because that's fucking retarded. But you can sort of tell when people aren't being genuine and they're not just acting like themselves. You know what I mean? And when you watch streamers and you can tell that they're putting on an act and they're becoming a character, it's fucking annoying. There's nothing about that that's fun or interesting. Like, that's just fucking lame as fuck, dude, you know? So if I ever started doing that, I don't know. I would probably have my mouth full of shotgun and my toe on the trigger at that point. Yo, didn't think I had that in me, did you? One for the road. Should I be using the knife? Yes. Do I care about that? No. And then we smash the old grapefruit. Did you wake up? Everybody, Carmela's here. I don't know if my camera software works. I haven't started it up. Damn it. It won't. Okay. So I can't show you Carmela. I needed to start my webcam software and I didn't do it. Next weekend, I'm working on an event for some RE voice actors. Oh, nice. Finally get to meet and work with them. Dude, that's sick. What kind of an event is that? That's dope as hell. Carmela the Blood Kitten. She is. She draws enough of it, that's for sure. This girl loves playing. She is a violent motherfucker when she does it, too. But what am I going to do? Not give her what she wants? Oh, Jesus Christ, Alex, fuck. Didn't have that on my bingo card, I'll be honest. Yeah, she's over here sleeping so sound. God, she is I mean, really and truly, my cat is a fucking cat supermodel. She's so fucking gorgeous. It's like when they pick an animal for a movie or something, they pick like the coolest looking, cutest, most easy to want a pet type of animal. That's what Carmela is. She's so fucking beautiful with her long fur. She's elegant. She's my pretty princess. Hey, Avalanche, first live stream I've been able to join. I play Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, and Homecoming every year in October. That is honestly a tradition we can all respect. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good, man. I'm chilling. Thank you for showing up. An Asian cat. Yeah, technically she is, yeah. Silent Hill, dying from the monsters. Yeah, we were talking about it, and we were like, I guess technically Carmela speaks Japanese because she was born in Japan. Man, I got an eyelash jabbing me in my eyeball. Yo. Fuck off. You guys see how ready I am for a fight? Gotta keep your head on a swivel. In this post-Team Silent world. YMS probably finds cats cute in a different way. I think he's a lion. Oh yeah, I guess lions are cats, huh? God, fuck that guy. What a fucking idiot. I wish he didn't make good content too. That pisses me off. I don't want to watch a fucking degenerate. And that's the thing. It's like, all right, I can't watch his content now. You're literally supporting a guy that wants to fuck animals at that point. But then it's like, fuck, I'm missing out because he makes good stuff. So double fuck him. Carmela doesn't meow. She meows. Exactly. Precisely. And it's very cute because Carmela doesn't meow like a normal cat does. She strictly meows to like find me or Josine. So she like chirps. She'll come down the stairs. She's like, meow, 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 meow. She does that. She doesn't like fully meow. And she's not super vocal either. She really only does it out of necessity. She's a cutie patootie. No way. Two ways around it. Wait, what are we talking about? There is a YouTuber called Your Movie Sucks, and he's a degenerate piece of shit. Who, if the world was fair, probably wouldn't exist anymore. He openly vouched for the idea of interspecies sexual contact and then walked it back only when there was a controversy about it. And he famously wants to have sex with Scar from The Lion King, so. Here's hoping he becomes a gun owner and finds one of those firearms that happen to go off while you're looking down the barrel. No one can ever fuck with me. You see how good I am at this? Listen, this didn't just happen overnight. This is years of honing my incredible abilities. There is no nightmare manifestation that could ever fuck with me. Oh, what are you gonna do? I turn around immediately. That's how I respond. I'm too good. I knew Adam was a furry. I didn't know that. Yeah, he's not a great guy. To be totally honest, I mean, I wouldn't go on my word alone, but I also wouldn't look into it if I were you. It's a mess. And you don't want to have that in your life, I promise you. Spectre Gadget, ahoy. Welcome to the shit show. Is it on super hard? I don't remember that many monsters popping out. I didn't put it on hard for sure, so. I wonder if it has some, like potentially maybe that's the reason why the game was capped at 60 FPS. Like certain aspects of the game logic is tied to the frame rate or something. He talks about animal relations like PDFs talk about their shit. Yeah. And to be honest with you, once you're, I mean, and that's another thing too, is he gets into, there's a term for it where you like young animals. I forget what it's called, but he's into that stuff too. So I wouldn't put it past him to cross over the lexicon into that area. So fuck that guy. Here's hoping he gets everything he deserves in life. I just respect that you're even playing Homecoming, let alone without the knife, using the crowbar. Oh, yeah. Well, to be fair, once I start fighting these gas mask guys, I'm going to switch over to the knife, don't worry. But sometimes you have to, because the knife is so OP, the game gets a little boring, and you got to switch weapons just to spice things up a bit. Diaper fur? Is that the word? Yeah. I mean, I think that's for people that wear the diapers, though, not for... I don't... To be honest with you, the terminology, I think I'm perfectly fine being not clear on for the rest of my life. I could probably do... If I could go to my grave never being able to remember that term, I'll be pretty happy. Hard mode in this game isn't F hard, but it's rough without the knife cheat. Yeah, I imagine. I wouldn't do it. I've run to myself, so. You would literally have to pay me to play hard mode on this game. It's this door, right? If you haven't, you should actually. The Alone in the Dark game is way better than it has any right to be. Am I crazy or is this the loudest noise on planet Earth right now? I haven't played the Alone in the Dark game, but I would like to. It looks cool. To a degree. Okay, here we go. Knife will get you. Every time, motherfucker. What's wrong? Do I keep animation canceling you? Oh, you poor thing. Never fuck with me. Alex Shepard is not one to be fucked with. Let's see if there's any more motherfuckers around. Just brrr. Yeah, do I need to turn this down? The audio for this game is causing me to be paranoid. I've never played a game before where I was so worried about video game audio while I stream. This is so clunky. Yeah, it is. Welcome to the Silent Hill Homecoming experience. Wait, is the light off a good thing, or is that a bad thing? Okay, it has been turned off. He's a soldier. That's the one thing that Silent Hill Homecoming Cope fans like to say when people talk about how he has a knife combo. It's like, well, he's trained in the military. You obviously didn't beat the fucking game, because that is very much not the case. The most gray game ever made. Okay, so we did that in the wrong order. No problem. What about C? Do they even use that patch anymore? Because it looks like my grandpa's airborne patch. That was the 1940s. Well, there is a story reason for that, actually, which is kind of interesting. Because his dad was the one who was enlisted. Although his dad probably did not serve in the 1940s, I would imagine. Keeping him a soldier could have been for the military and war what the suffering did for prison life. I don't even get the fucking the dichotomy there. The madness makes him strong. I like that angle. I will go with that for sure. Okay, so I guess A is back on. So let's try AC, right? And then B. Alex is American. Of course, he knows how to use guns precisely. Okay, so hold on. But I got it to work last time. Okay, so A, C, B. Alex is an American. Of course, he knows how to use guns. Yeah, see, that would have made more sense than being able to do knife combos. That would be more of a British thing, I feel like. Oh, well, then fucking suck it, dick-ass nerd. All right, how about CAB? Let's try CB since they're on the same level. How about that? Just for simplicity's sake. You just gonna ignore my comment? What'd you say? Alex was trained by his father? I don't know if that makes any sense either, because Alex's father hated him. Preferred his son. CAB? Okay, that's, you know, I was thinking maybe that was the case. ACAB. I don't think that's. There's no way. There's no way. It was revealed in a cut draft or a character bio. Interesting. That doesn't follow the story, though, because his dad didn't want anything to do with him. All right, let's try CA. You fucker. BAC. Wait, is that actually it or? I mean, I guess we're gonna find out regardless, because that's like one of the only combinations we have left. Maybe before his brother died? Maybe. Yes, it is true. His father may have been actually trying to make him into a man. Well, that could be it. I still think that that's a pretty lame cope to buck the trend of Silent Hill characters just being regular people and not combat veterans. I mean, like, again, I enjoy Homecoming. I'm not, like, shitting on it. I just feel like people kind of tend to go way too far out of their way to defend it instead of just being like, yeah, it was a fucking stupid game. Obviously, I didn't think it through. Did you see the spinning knife attack I was doing? That's not a fucking common knife fighting technique, you know? So it's like, it's okay to just be like, nah, it sucks. It's cool. It's a terrible game. We just, you know, we enjoy it. Isn't the reason his dad was a dick to him just a shitty attempt to not get attached to his son he knew he'd have to sacrifice? Yes? I forget because I think they were supposed to sacrifice his brother. I don't know. I don't fucking remember.
Hang in there, Wheeler. I'm heading back.
Wheeler, how about you stop ordering me around? How about that? Your authority means nothing to me now. Motherfucker. I knew something was going on. I will say having the physics objects around is kind of fun when you can like knock people into them like we just did. See, they're stealthily coming up on me. Is it weird that my flashlight doesn't illuminate the darkness? Yes, it is. Oh, well, suck it, dick-ass fucking nerd bitch rifle having... Okay, wait. Now we can fight. Like, okay, I get it. I should probably be shooting him, right? I understand that. It's the principle of the matter. You know, fuck it. You want to fucking play games? There's a documentary on Homecoming by Dead Domain on YouTube. I'd like to watch that. Fighting human beings, just like Silent Hill. Exactly. Just normal guys hanging out. Cat Miner, yes. Hell yeah. Dead Domain. I will check that out. That sounds fun as hell. In your opinion, what's the most aesthetic, best looking firearm? Listen, I'm a man of culture, a man of class. Beretta M92. Like, I don't know that there is a more canon answer for that. I'm a big Beretta M9 guy. M9A2, I think it is. Or M92A, if I forget. Either way, the Beretta M9 platform is just beautiful. And it's the reason why I don't like Glock. Even though Glock is a very reliable firearm, I do not like a square barrel. I don't know, like, there's no point in it. It's purely aesthetic, right? There's no actual reason for me not to. But what are you going to do? You like what you like. Fuck ass. I don't know why my notifications aren't working. Or I'm not hearing them, at least. Simply Fog. Thank you for being a member for so goddamn long. 47 months later, and we're running through Fogland avoiding puzzles. Slice, man made by men of the West. Ooby-doo. Cheers, Jared. Thanks for being awesome. Thank you for being awesome. And a ooby-doo to you as well. Ain't no reason to fight him. You can't fuck with me. I was trying to open a door. That's not legal. Did you not know that I have the knife? Is that what this is? I don't know if the guy behind me can actually attack me. I wonder if it's against their AI to do that. As you can see, I'm a master of knife combat. The trick is to have a varied playstyle and to never use the same combo twice. I will say these skin dogs. Oh, what? I have a delivery. Everybody, give me 1 second. It was Carmella food. Everybody pay attention. I'm going to do something you'll never expect next. The dodge. They never see it coming. Yo. Who's the best? Oh, the washroom. That's right, because we were looking for the... Why am I walking? Okay. We have to get that gem. That's right. Do these guys have little penars? I'm not sure. I would assume so. The Dynasty Warriors combat, exactly. That's a series I never got into. And I feel like I'm missing out because everybody loves it so much. And I don't get it. I mean, it's a primal itch that it scratches, right? You know, just fucking up a shit ton of guys. Office, break room. Wait, you tactical roll? Of course. Look at this guy. He's got a fucking airborne patch on his jacket. You think he's not going to tactical roll? Look at him. He's the best there's ever been. Man, I don't know where the fuck I am. We need to go... I don't... Oh, wait, the stairs, you idiot. All right. No offense to the DW fans. Is that a powerful fandom? Will they come for us? Okay, so it's definitely not the sink here we're talking about, right? I assume we're talking about in the actual power plant. Maybe, I don't fucking know. Oh wait, there's a sink here as well. There we go. All right. Thank you very much, Capt Miner. It's so hard when you ask for advice when you're streaming like this because the chat is behind you. Time works funny in stream world. Okay, so now we go back to the graveyard. And we put our dick in a statue. Oh, shit. Hate Mile, thank you very much for the 666. Much appreciated. Also, Austin loves Ollie. Ollie, hopefully you know that Austin is a good person. You've got to keep her on your hands. It's always appreciated when the amount is adjacent to heavy metal. All right, that's the Boiler room, offices. We need to get through. No, we went through there. Yeah, we go this way, probably, maybe. We almost need to presume what she'll do next. Yeah, which is easy because it's always the dumbest thing imaginable in my sense. Okay, so that's not what I wanted to do. I want to go here. Well, then fucking go there, Jared. Don't talk about it. Be about it. That's the problem with me. I'm all bark, no bite. Did Double Helix not play SimCity? Go back through the boiler room? Oh, you're right. Yeah. I'm on the other side. Okay. Yeah, the water and power, right? No, not water. No, the other. Over here, right? Somebody tell me I'm doing something right, please. Yo, chill. Oh, he just fucking deleted my entire fucking health bar. Oh, I'm so upset about that. Okay, no. And that's enough. Well, you know what? This is your fault I took damage. Because I don't know where the fuck the boiler room is, and I forgot I was playing a video game. I did right on the obscure thumbnail. I don't remember that thumbnail. What did I do right with it? Because I had a set of 3 of them, and I was A/B testing them against each other. One More Soul to the Call is pretty good, but it's kind of repetitive. I get into it. It's a fun song to listen to. When I write scripts, I like to listen to it. Oh, the boiler room's right there, Jared, you fucking idiot. It was looking at you. Disregard. I need to get my room boiled real quick, gentlemen, if you don't mind. Boiling hot leather, daddies. Which SH song is your favorite? I think I have to go with the Silent Hill 3 intro. Yeah, because it's just so fucking classic. That feels like the one that I have to choose. Although Silent Hill 1's intro song is amazing as well. It's not as musically... It's not structured like your average song. It doesn't have like your typical songwriting structure in the way that the Silent Hill 3 theme does. I think it's between those two, though. Yo, all right, fucking chill, dude. Blue sky to forever, green grass blows in the wind, dancing. Would have been a much better sight with you, with me. What a good song, dude. So I used to work at a movie theater back when the Silent Hill movie came out. And I was an usher. So, the ushers kind of like chill in the theater hallway and wait for the movie to end to start cleaning the theater. So it was so surreal for me to be in a big, Hollywood production. You're standing in an actual movie theater and you hear Akira Yamaoka and Mary Elizabeth McGlynn's music. What a fucking wild situation. You know what I mean? Love Psalm. Oh, you also like You're Not Here. Which one is Love Psalm? What game is that from? Remind me. Did I ever see a Yamaoka in concert? I have never seen him in concert. Saw Nobuo Uematsu. God, why is his name so hard for me to say right now? Yeah, I saw Nobuo Uematsu a fucking dick ton of times. In fact, just last week I saw Uematsu in concert. He did some Final Fantasy renditions, and he also did he has his own album out called, oh, what's his latest album called? I forget. God damn it, I completely forgot it. But he was performing some of his own original tracks as well. Very interesting. So now what do I do? I'm strung out, addicted to you. My body aches now that you're gone. My supply fell through. Dun, dun. All right, who wants to tell me the solution to this puzzle? Because your boy does not know it. Also, fun fact, Mary Elizabeth McGlenn also voices Unalesca in FFX under a pseudonym. Oh, really? I never knew that. She also voices one of the best anime protagonists of all time, Major Multiple Kusanagi. Love song plays during the Born from a Wish credits in the original Silent Hill 2. Interesting. I have a playlist of like music I listen to when I write scripts, and I mean just about every Silent Hill track you can think of is on there. You should watch those videos of his concert. It's really fun. He gets introduced as the creator of Silent Hill. I mean, I would take that too, honestly. Motoko. Dude, that scene, I think it's at the end of first gig? Or is it second gig? I think it's the end of season 1 when Bato screams, Motoko. I don't want to ruin anything, so I don't want to fucking say it, but that is that was like, that got me. That was a good fucking scene. Okay, let's see here. Homecoming. Cemetery. No, because there's 2 cemeteries. Let's say Jewel puzzle. And then just type in statue just to give it an extra boost in the graveyard puzzle. Silent Hill. Okay, so the turquoise gem is December, according to the internet. Which means you are... There we go. See, I knew that I would get it as long as I could look at the internet. It's so easy when you do that. You guys have that fucking song stuck in my head so hard now. I just want you to know that. She also joined in on Kill Vic, so fuck her. Oh yeah, here's the thing. During the entire voice actor debacle for the HD, the Silent Hill HD collection, she was a fucking idiot, and she sided with a corporation over people in her industry. She's a fucking dumbass. There's no doubt about that, but her music's amazing. And her voice work is incredible. And I want her to be in more things, but also she's a fucking idiot. I don't think that can be denied. She parroted untrue talking points from fucking Hewlett, who is in my opinion, a compulsive liar. A very nice guy, to be honest with you. I've talked to him on Twitter before, and he's genuinely, like, the fact that he takes time out of his day to DM with me on Twitter shows that he's a pretty fucking solid dude. But the shit that he said during the HD collection debacle and the lies that he told that are provable and objectively something that we can look back at and judge. It's just like, come on, dude. You're a fucking adult. You don't need to lie on the internet like this. Just fucking put your balls on the table and say, I don't give a shit. Fuck you. I'm making Silent Hill. You're not. You know what I mean? Like, there's no fucking need for like this childish nonsense. That's one thing I don't understand when you see like grown men on the internet. Like, I know we've talked about it a trillion times. It's such an old, tired subject, but really and truly, the whole Hassan thing blew me away because it's like, you are a fucking grown man. Why do you give a shit? Like, at what point does any of these people's opinion even really affect you? You have generational wealth. And there's no need for you to lie about anything. Yeah, what are you going to do? Is stop me from being a millionaire? Okay, stop watching. Let's say my audience gets cut in half. I'm still good for the rest of my life. Like, who fucking gives a shit, dude? You put me in a situation like that and then say I'm wrong about something, I'll be like, yeah, all right, who fucking cares? I'm a millionaire. Fuck you. I'll buy 2 or 3 of you. You know, like, there's no sense in taking part in like high school level drama. Just fucking whip your dick out and be like, yeah, there it is. He's also a dog abuser. That's what I mean. He was lying about whether or not he uses a shock collar instead of being like, I understand that some people disagree with it. I feel like that it fits my my use case here with my dog and the situation I'm in, or you know, whatever his excuse could have been. Personally, I wouldn't use a shock collar unless it was to keep a dog safe. For example, when my family was moving, we had 2 dogs, a bull mastiff and a mixed pit, and they were our entire world. But we were moving, and in the interim, we had to stay at my aunt's house, and she lived in like a double wide trailer with no fencing around her house. So we had to set up one of those perimeters that if they left it, it would shock their neck. And, you know, that was necessary in order to keep those animals safe and to keep them there with us. And I think that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And like, it's ridiculous. All he had to do was just say, it's like, yeah, I use a shock collar. You know, she did yipe, but it just, you know, it scared her or whatever. And obviously didn't mean to harm her. And the shock collars aren't meant to cause like terrible physical pain or anything. You can disagree with the use of shock collars, and that's perfectly fine. But, you know, I choose to use one for my purposes. And like, that's the end of the conversation. It doesn't need to be anything else. There's no sense in that. Like I keep saying, like, you're a fucking grown man. You can do what you want. It doesn't matter what you... Listen, all of you in chat, you're great. And it's awesome to be able to talk to you. And sometimes you people come in here with the most beautifully genuine compliments for me about the content that I make, or the effect that it's had on your life, or how much you enjoy watching it, or you feel a kinship in our opinions. And that's incredible. But like, realistically speaking, if one of you were to disagree with something I did, fucking get over it. You know what I mean? Like, that's in all seriousness. I don't want to have people pissed off at me, but if I have a genuine belief and you disagree with it, oh fucking well, you know? Like, we are adults and we can conduct ourselves thusly. I don't think there's anything wrong with having disagreements of opinion, and there's no need for me to lie to you about anything, because, you know, you guys don't owe me shit, and vice versa. Okay, so is it possible for me to walk down the fucking street without being accosted? So I have to go into here, but I can't? Why can't I? Am I out of my mind that I should be able to enter the premises? Do I have to do it from the other side? Is that what it is? Am I insane? Am I stupid? I need your help. Return to the prison. Were we in a prison? I don't remember that. Where's the signs when you need them? Oh. Then why is there a fucking check mark over it then? Okay. Thank you. Who told me that in chat? Cockrock. Thank you. Would you be down for a Downpour remaster? I would not. And I'll be honest, it's purely personal petty reasons because I don't like the game and I don't want anything good to happen for it. And it's like, you know, it's the same thing when people like games that I don't like. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, well, you know, I'm not going to lie to you and pretend that I like a game you like. Oh, it's on the other side, Jared, you big dumb idiot. Why don't you take more damage while we're at it, you fucking dummy? Wait, you like Homecoming but not Downpour? Yes, Downpour is a very, very bad video game. Take all the stuff that's bad about Homecoming, which is objectively bad, and I 100% will admit that, and then add on top of it performance that shouldn't be forced on prisoners, and you have Downpour. Downpour validated the time loop crap theory with Tom and Devin's full circle crap. Yeah, it's a bad video game. It's made by somebody who doesn't understand what Silent Hill games are intended to be about, and it's about what you would expect for a group of people who think that you need to modernize Silent Hill. Here's the thing, is they went to modernize Silent Hill, but not in the way that you should. Like, I think, feel free to disagree. I think Silent Hill 2 Remake is how you modernize Silent Hill. The perspective changes. You have the over-the-shoulder perspective, which in modern day, it's illegal to make a third-person video game that doesn't operate that way. So it's like, okay, we modernize it in that sense, right? And then you give it, you know, the combat mechanics that it has with the dodge feature. It's like, okay, people want that, whatever. But the exploration, the puzzle solving, and the item hunting remain the same, which is a core pillar in how Silent Hill operates. Okay, that's how you modernize the video game. You don't modernize it by adding in trends that don't belong in Silent Hill. For example, open world side mission based fucking nonsense. It's dumb. It's a silly game made by silly people. Yeah, I agree. If it wouldn't have focused so hard on the combat, that would have been the case. Here's my issue, though. This is where my problem is that its combat is really fucking good. And it's really fun, and I enjoy it. I just don't think it should have been such a central pillar for the video game because it is Silent Hill. In a normal game, that's a totally appropriate level of combat to have in your video game in terms of content, right? Dog, just reach your arm through and unlock it. What the fuck's wrong with you? Yeah, so the combat's really fun. It's really interesting. It can be dynamic, switching between shooting and melee and dodging, and it's just such a fun time. But for a Silent Hill game, I think that you should not be making combat such a hard focus of the experience. Exploration was already really good. You needed to throw in the bare minimum amount of enemies in order to sort of gate progress in a way, or impede the player so that they're not constantly making progress with no effort. There does need to be enemies and there does need to be combat, but I don't think it needed to be pushed as far as Bloober Team pushed it. It's still a great video game, though. There's a couple of things I disagree with, but there's not a lot in this world you can not say that about. Oh, could I have broken glass in another area? Maybe. Let's go back and see. Can we? Am I insane? Okay, I don't have a map, so that sucks. Well, we're stuck. Oh well. Alex literally had brain damage. Give him a break. This is true. But listen, if nobody gives me a break on that account, I don't feel like I should have to. Ooh, would you look at that? A fancy new map. I literally just woke up and I'm tired again. That pisses me off. I feel like I wasted sleep. My body's not even going to recognize that I had it. The fucking nerve of my nervous system. Jared, as a gay man, how do you feel about the Alex's gay theory? Is that a genuine theory? Is that real? Listen, I didn't know about the Silent Hill The Room circumcision theory, so at this point I'm willing to accept that any theory thought up by dumbass Silent Hill fans is legit. If anyone reputable said they liked something 100%, I assume they were bought. I mean, it's not like, what you call it, influencers don't deserve that kind of scrutiny, to be fair. We are kind of giant pieces of shit, so you're not in the wrong. Don't ask, don't tell. Exactly. It's an allegory for the Clinton administration. Finally, someone tackling the real shit. Joshua. Josh. Oh, wait. What do you think? Okay, so I guess the axe is viable. I kind of thought they'd be better at dodging, to be honest. It's weird that his dying moans were like stereo in both of my ears, no matter how far he was from me. That was creepy. That walk cycle I just did. Jared, are you going to play the Saw game? I never, ever even considered playing it until I saw Indie Mouse playing it, and the motherfucker made it look cool. So, maybe, honestly, I'm not against the idea on principle. Can I break you? Okay, I can break other glass, just not that glass. Got it. Why do enemies in this game take turns to attack? Because the combat system was only focused around one enemy at a time. It's the same as, what you call it? Fuck. It starts with a C. That modern game. This is going to kill me now. I covered it. I reviewed it. Callisto Protocol. The combat was sort of optimized for the presence of one enemy at a time. So that's what we're stuck with. But they don't want the game to be sort of formulaic and for you to know exactly what's coming. So they put more than one enemy on screen. And to be fair, enemies can attack you as you're attacking somebody else, but they have to be kind of dead on. If they're around your periphery or behind you, the AI will make them not attack, because that wouldn't really be fair. Suck it, nerds.
Good job. Now get me out of here. There's a switch over there.
I feel like that could have used a second take.
Hey, nice work back there. When this is over,
Callisto Protocol was a disappointment for everybody who wanted a new Dead Space. See, that's the
walk, run, fly. Shit, I may be a little slow, but whatever the hell it takes to get out of here, let's do it.
shit.
Where's Al? They split us up when we got here. I heard him say.
I think that was the big problem with Callisto Protocol is everybody went into it thinking it would be Dead Space, and I played the game just thinking like, oh, okay, it's going to be a horror video game, and you know, I didn't think in those terms, and I found it to be pretty, you know, it was pretty good. It wasn't amazing or anything. It was just like a pretty good video game. Don't kill my friend. He's a police officer, and they're very popular right now. Yeah, so I played Callisto Protocol, and I found the combat to be kind of fun in the sense that you can sort of take advantage of a lot of its quirks and have a lot of fun with it if you approach it the right way. Like if you start using, a lot of people are like, oh, the guns don't even work the way guns should work or something. And that's true. That is like a fair criticism. But instead you use long range weapons as combo extenders and to reset for combos. If you go into it with a mindset of like theory crafting in a fighting game, you can have a lot of fun with the Callisto Protocol, and I found the graphics to be pretty interesting, and I enjoyed the overall flow and story of it. So if you were expecting a Dead Space, yeah, you would be very disappointed. It was not a good Dead Space follow-up, but I went into it kind of thinking, there's no way they're just going to make another Dead Space, you know?
Alex, hit that switch.
I thought Protocol was a Dead Space remake under a different name. Yeah, definitely. If you had that in mind and played it, I could understand not enjoying the outcome very much.
Let's try to find a way out of here.
It was made by one of the Dead Space creators, so everyone went into that with those expectations. I mean, it's sort of understandable, but at the same time, there are people who worked on Street Fighter that made Resident Evil, and I don't think anybody should have assumed Resident Evil was going to have fighting game mechanics, you know?
Alex, it looks like I can control the gates for the entire prison from this panel. Yes, it works. Okay, we need to split up. Now here's what you do.
I
Get
b-
across the catwalk
Well, I don't see why.
far side. Now get out of here.
Have I ever checked out Fear and Hunger? No, I haven't. A lot of people want me to,
Forget this. I need to get going.
but I've never fucked with it personally. Okay, you crawled up onto nothing, Alex. You have superpowers. Unlock what, man? Wait, was that on the second floor? What did you unlock? Over here? Okay. Chris used to sure you can on that fucking ball. That is true. I think one of the biggest problems with video games today is the existence of video game journalists. And I'm not talking about like YouTubers or anything like that. I'm talking about people with journalism degrees that work in the video games industry. They are not interested in games, but they are interested in sort of signaling their taste in art, and they're the same as we were talking earlier in the stream about movie script writers and people in Hollywood thinking that they were above video game creators, despite the fact that video games outdo movies fucking 2-to-1 in terms of income. And I think video game journalists have a similar, what's the word? they have a weird issue where they feel like it's lame to enjoy video games and they constantly have to signal. It's like, no, I'm one of the good gamers. I like Silent Hill too. I play Earthbound. You know what I mean? It's like one of those type of people. And God, those people fucking suck, dude. And they're not interested in video games moving forward. They're more interested in signaling to people how cool they are, you know? Don't worry, guys. I get into the good stuff. I'm not like one of those fucking Super Mario lame. I'm more interested in deep stories about people who cut themselves. What the fuck happened to you? Did that happen while I was ranting? Hold on, he's a hat. Okay, moving on. Massive Earthbound fan, excited to play it for the first time. It's so crazy that the stereotype is so 100% correct. You hate for memes to be real, but sometimes that's why the meme exists, is because people are such big pieces of fucking shit. Damn, I'm hungry as fuck, man. Lifting, goddamn. You know what? I think I'm going to end the stream here because I am hungry and tired. Maybe that's why I'm being so negative to games journalists right now. Let's start up the next stream when I've been properly... I've had all my needs taken care of, and let's see if I don't love video games journalists. Ugh. I'm hungry too. See, it's contagious. 160 people hung out for this stream. Thank you all so much for sticking around. I very much appreciate it. Everybody who commented nice stuff or super chatted or became a channel member or has been supporting me as a channel member. Incredible stuff. Lawn furniture. I probably would never review Bloodborne, but I did sort of enjoy it. And I don't like Souls games very much. So that really speaks volumes. Yeah, everybody, please have a good one. I'm going to lift today. Hopefully, you also lift today. I will see you guys next Friday. Yeah. I'll see you guys next Friday. We'll do Fridays and Sundays from now on. It's been a blast streaming. I'm going to do it more often. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Everybody have a good one.